EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Aviators of Rio de Janeiro. Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And to a vibrant drum beat, we are underway here in Rio. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start by running the option to the right. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Young again on the keeper. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Well, certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Young. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it will be Falcon football. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And taken down just shy of the 40. But you look at this defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But, boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
Here's Ritter. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Ritter to throw it. Rolling to his right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Ritter. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 1st and goal from the 6. They'll run with Robinson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the #2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight end in the ball game and say, I don't care that they're #2. Let's go ahead and show them that we can run the ball anyway? Or do you do the best thing and throw the darn thing and try and get in the end zone?
Maybe that's wiser. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with career touchdown number 70. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Again, it's Achane. Oh, nice move. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A give left side. Here's Achane. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down. And our statistician, Ben Ramsauer, just held up 3 fingers to remind me he now has 3 tackles for a loss rolling in the first quarter.
Well, Ben's got it detailed perfectly. He always gives us the right stats. I'd love to be on the offense's headset right now because what you're hearing is, can someone please block him? Come up with a scheme, come up with something. Make sure you block him because he's disrupting everything.
They'll try to throw now. Young. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Harris. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week. And you can't do it all on one throw.
Ready? They start on the ground with Robinson here. And a short pickup to about the 25. But you look at this defense, and they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Drill, 62. Drill, yellow.
Ritter now on second down. That is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Ritter throwing on third down. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
97.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. Defensively, it was Avonte Maddox with the tackle.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On second down, Ritter. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Now Ritter to throw on first down. And going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Red cycle.
Now here's Young. They'll swing this out wide. Here's H.M. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Young to throw it. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. H.M. gets it from the gun. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Young on first down. It's Hill, complete. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. A run straight ahead with H.M. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Young on 3rd and 2. Flushed out right. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Arnold Ebiketie in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now?
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. In motion left, that's Thornton.
BLITZ.
Now Young on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons' offense at the line. They begin the drive with Robinson. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
So in one play, you've lost an amount of yardage that our stat guy is still totaling up. Now there are mess-ups, and there are mess-ups. I think this falls in the latter category.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Watch out for Hill on the return. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And it's the best possible spot to begin a drive. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. Achane. Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Check right.
Achane once more. They'll fight for the end zone, but they will stop him again. Shy of the goal line. They try to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more?
Mega. Strike. Check striker.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Jalen Waddle with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Aviators are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Channing Tindall. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Option handoff here to Miller. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Ready.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Field, black.
To throw, Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Young working out of the gun. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
And this one is right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this one. He's got a man, complete! And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Shot, 17. Red, yellow. Called red. Black shot.
First down, here's Ritter. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Second down throw coming for Ritter. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer, and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack.
Red, cycle. Field 3.
Back to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
My, if maybe that ball is 2 yards shorter, it's going to give them the lead because you had a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
Let's see, yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Ritter will set up to throw it. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Young looks to throw on first down. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Ready, go. Blue striker.
On 1st and 10, Young. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Flight blue. Speedo blue. Ultra.
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, and that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. Into the hands of London. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Steel, black. Red, yellow. Claws red.
Now Ritter back to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down the numbers. There he goes. the Falcons have retaken a third-quarter lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's Young on first down. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback, because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
That is caught. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Well, they're going to get a timeout as they deal with an injured player, and it's Tyreek Hill who is the man that's in some discomfort right now. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now Achane on first and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And they're going to speed things up here. Young. Young is intercepted for the third time this game. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Striker, 3-3.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Ritter to throw it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Ritter. Eluding the pressure right. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Now a 2nd and 10.
White. Black ultra. Black 6.
Ritter now. Short throw caught by Pitts. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Ritter. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. On first down, Ritter. Flushed out right. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To the air again, it's Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as a tackle made at the 42. It's a pickup of 6.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Set, ready.
Ritter on first and 10. He'll check this down to Hines. And now off to the races down the right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Blue striker. Flash, red. Slide 2.
Now Ritter to throw on first down. That's caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts from 17 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's go
The
now.
offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Meta.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. And now here is another interception. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
They'll take over. First down and 10.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On second down, Young. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. Here's Young. And he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Okay, ready? 10 cycles. Black shot. Set, huh?
Young now. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now Young. Flush to his right. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Ready,
So it's third and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? Fournette. Touchdown. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Young with it, third and goal. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They try to throw on fourth and goal from the 2. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand.
On the double. Check pink. Steal. Check steal. Green jack.
Ritter backed up in his end zone. He's going to air one out. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the third time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Blue striker.
Following the interception, Young. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Young to throw it. Under pressure, they got him again. This offense on third down today, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and a mile. Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And my goodness, another interception. Clark Phillips has got it. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On the set.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Beetle blue. 6. Mega. White.
Ritter will set up to throw it. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Claw 10.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Blaster 6. Hut.
On 2nd down, Ritter. Eluding the pressure right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
43 rail.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Steel black.
Ritter back to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of...
And it'll be intercepted. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Yellow. Red. Cycle. Drill green.
First down, here's Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
52 blaster.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's Hines. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 97.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. There he goes, left side. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
On second down, a run by Achane. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On third down, Achane. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got Smith here. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. And quickly, they get to the line. On 1st and 10, Young. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Watch out now. 50 Fury.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.